Good day, collective. It's your girl, Sadie Rose, coming to you with another word for today. This word actually, like y'all, in my day in and day out of spirituality, this topic right here is like one of the most important things for me because in order for me to live a life of spirituality and to be mindful of my frequency and my vibration, having a spiritually clean home is very, very important to me, like super important. And that means, cleaning it just like how we would clean our house on a regular basis, only you're taking it to the next level. Because of the law of vibration, right? We are electrical, right? We are balls of energy, and so that means like when we're out in different places, there'll be different frequencies that could impact us, and we have to decide whether or not, how to what extent we do, but also in our homes, which is our safe place, our sanctuary, the energy that you have in that house, including the people in it and the pets and everything else. But like if you have negative energy built up, or if you have pockets like different areas in your house that might have negative energy, or you want to make sure that there is positive energy, or just like neutralize, right, energy where you can be at peace, where you can be relaxed, you can be focused, where it really is like a place for you to be grounded, right? So that is why having a spiritually clean home is so important, which brings us to today's word. Let's prioritize a spiritually clean home and like really think about that. Like, not only do we keep it clean by doing what I'm going to discuss today, but be mindful about anyone that you're going to allow inside of your dwelling who could possibly disrupt, whatever frequency that you have, very intentionally work toward maintaining. And if you have guests over, you're going to invite people over, like praying over your home. And then when they leave, praying that their energy is released as well. And so, some things to look for in terms of like, you can ask, okay, well, how do I know if like the energy is off in my home? If it seems like there's a lot of confusion, like, you wake up one morning and like you can't find your keys, you can't find, something else that you were looking for, everything kind of seems disorganized. If there's a lot of clutter, just like I'm talking about on a just regular cleaning, if it's like a lot of clutter, a lot of things all over the floor or everywhere, and you're feeling kind of like, like claustrophobic, it seems disorganized. That's another thing, in terms of the energy. People are arguing with each other a whole lot. The pets seem off. You really can't focus. You're having trouble sleeping. You feel irritated or anxious. Like, these are all signs that the energy balance in your house might be off, especially like if it's darker in your house. And just a sign of like that you probably need to, like, some of y'all, it depends on where you're at. Some of you might do some of the things I'm talking about today by just part of your regular practice. Maybe your intuition told you to do it, and some of y'all might need to deep clean spiritually your house, especially if you got some spots and it ain't right. It ain't right. And it could be that you got some other entities that might be residing in certain areas because the frequency is so low in certain parts. So you be the judge on the scale where you're at, or you won't have to light clean or you won't have to deep clean. But you just know that this is another part of your spiritual practice on a daily basis. Like, daily basis. My sister actually does a lot of the spiritual cleaning in her house. We live together. But I still do my part in the equation as well. So here we go. Here are some things for you to know in terms of like if any of those things are happening and just part of your regular spiritual cleanly hygiene for your home. Some things for you to really think about and considering doing. Number one, make sure that you have plenty of sunlight coming in your home. If you living in the dark and and it's like that 80% of the day, let some sun in. Open up the blinds, open up the drapes. Make sure that you aren't having like a buildup of negative energy, especially if you're going outside and you bringing it back home. You carrying other people's energy back into your home, and you don't know what they're going through in their life. So you're going to bring down the whole frequency of your house. And if you're not cleansing it and you're not being mindful of it, it's just going to stagnate and just kind of sit in your home. So make sure you are letting the sun in to get those positive ions, the positive energy, that vitamin D. Also open up your windows. Don't let that energy build up from different things that are happening, kind of sitting. You want to open up your windows, let that fresh air into your home. Also, air purifiers, that's not on my list, my infographic I'm gonna share, but also I'm a big thing about air purifiers as well, just in terms of just cleanliness, and all the different bacteria and all other things that are in the air. Sage at least 1 week. Folks got a lot of opinions, but look here, the benefits of sage are tremendous. In addition to clearing out negative energy, increasing your focus and your well-being and your health, it has other, like, it can be cognitive support. It helps with your brain function. It helps with oral health. Sage at least once a week, and make sure your windows are open when you do it. How you gonna sage out negative energy but not have the window open to let it out? So make sure your windows are open. I usually follow up with Palo Santo after, because Palo Santo also has the benefits of clearing out negative energy. But I believe Palo Santo is like, kind of heavier, kind of to it, like a heavier presence. And I use Palo Santo because, like, if I clear sage, I want to use Palo Santo to then fill it up with positive energy and intention. And when you sage, make sure you don't just kind of do it, walking through. Make sure that you're getting your ceiling areas and your ground floor. A lot of people like to use Florida water, y'all. Florida water too. You can spray it around in just a spray bottle. It also can be helpful just to cleanse out your space, clear any negative built up energy. And it smells good. You can either get Florida water, you can get orange water. We use both. And so, and I'm talking about, this is home. You could take it to the office, especially if you got a lot of toxic coworkers. You be like, they're like, what you doing? Nothing. So also make sure that you are prioritizing organizing your spaces. If you got a lot of clutter everywhere, y'all dwelling really is a reflection of what's going on in you. And that's why I tell my daughters all the time, like, you got clutter everywhere, that means y'all cluttered it all up in here. Like, organize, allow yourself space to breathe. Like, I think I came in my house last weekend. I came in from being out. I came in and everything was disorganized. And so, like, the only thing I could think of at that moment was organizing everything, because, like, it is connected to my well-being and health and my spirituality. Like, if everything is cluttered and out of place, I feel cluttered and out of place. And I'm not like a clean freak where everything has to be in its place all the time, but there has to be a level of organization and openness so that everything isn't just kind of stagnant and sitting. Clear quartz crystals also, you can have them placed around your house. A lot of people just put them in different places. I have them in pretty much all the corners of my house. Plants, y'all. Plants, I think I already mentioned that. Also playing high frequency music, y'all. Like, put on praise, put on your gospel, play your gospel, or whatever, high hertz, high frequency music. Also sound bowls, y'all. I'm gonna, on a video, I'm gonna do a sound bowl exercise. I gotta get a new, thing to use on it. But I'm practicing that, doing the sound bowl. That is extremely, extremely helpful. Because you want to make sure that you getting your the right frequency in your house. So those are just some ways to spiritually clean your home. And honestly, there's a whole nother message and longer on how to protect your home in terms of frequency and just clearing out or any negative energy, but making sure that you protect it from any negative energy as well. I hope y'all are doing well. Hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.